Hello, everyone. This is Joanna Deninas. Thanks for watching. The topic for today's podcast is called The Great Awakening. This week has been tough with Mercury in retrograde. I had the content for this video prepared this past weekend, but it's taken until now, Friday, November 21st, to record it. The last three podcasts were about the truth. This podcast is about what happens when we actually live and face the truth after not having done so all along or for so long. We are creatures of habit, so we tend to repeat the behaviors we saw growing up, whether they were right or wrong. Trauma may have distorted our belief of truth. Perhaps we saw our parents telling lies or behaving badly because of their out of control addictions and because they were in survival mode. As children, we felt powerless and learned to live and find happiness despite these negative or distorted truths or actions we saw. We likely lost our voice along the way and suppressed our feelings of deep hurt and disappointment. Over time, the stresses of life and the distorted societal truths caused us to lose sight of what was right or what was wrong. Our emotions began to dictate our truth, and our truth became distorted because of the negative influences of other people or because of the lies, deception, misinformation, or lack of information from our society, government, and news outlets. Our truth became what was most convenient or what suited our self interests at that time. We likely lost sight of what's moral and fair. We might have turned inward and thought solely for ourselves and became selfish, self centered, and egotistical, not thinking or considering the feelings of other people, perhaps becoming self absorbed and narcissistic, often attacking the people we love the most and allowing our inflated ego and our fears to overtake us. We may have gotten so used to telling lies that our lies became our truth, and it was hard to discern what was right or wrong behavior. We may have found people who had a big heart, whom allowed or accepted our bad behavior and the selfish antics which further fueled our selfish and reckless behavior. We may have become self righteous, thinking our way is and must be the only quote unquote right way, despite the harm or selfish acts or damage inflicted on others. We might even have come up with excuses for our bad behavior. We may have told ourselves everyone else is the problem and played the victim role when our bad actions had triggered our negative karma, which played out against us. Misery loves company, so we may have developed trauma bonds or codependent relationships with those who were not righteous and had similar undesirable traits. These people likely accepted our bad behavior and perhaps had this unwavering loyalty, which was mutually comfortable and satisfying, yet left us in a lonely and self-defeating abyss. Our desperation likely furthered our need to defend our negative actions and deceive others, telling lies and mistruths, which further sealed our unwanted fate. Oftentimes, we don't see reality for what it is until we hit rock bottom. This is when anything and everything around us falls apart and there is no one left standing by our side. Then one day, the Great Awakening happens. The day when we start to see things for what they truly are and our part or role in it. The day when we are finally held accountable for our negative actions and bad behavior. The day when people who had accepted our lying or deceptive behavior no longer tolerate it, leaving us alone and abandoned in a pile of crap. Out of desperation, we may try to point the finger and blame others for our shortcomings or shortfalls. At this point, we are likely living in a distorted or delusional reality, a place where we are stuck and can't escape because we don't want to admit the error of our ways and because it's too painful or shameful to do so. The one thing we must remember is it's never too late to correct the error of our ways. We have the power to make the necessary positive changes going forward. We must first recognize, own, and transform our actions. It will not be easy. In fact, it will likely be very painful. But when we do the hard work, it will pay off. and our heavily burdened minds, bodies, and psyche will be set free and healed. When we make the commitment to do the right thing, the universe will reward us. Our hard work and efforts will pay off in divine timing, and we will manifest our true desires with those we love and cherish. The very first video I put out in April 2024, called Life is Simple, We Complicate Things, is 11 minutes long and contains all the answers we need to live our best life. It's never too late to make positive changes from knowing our truth. To join the REACH mission, please go to www.reache.group, GROUP. From the website, you can join the REACH support platform on Facebook, watch other videos like this on YouTube, and learn about the REACH nonprofit, which will fund impactful causes like the Integrative Healthcare Cause. The Integrative Healthcare Cause, which will be funded by grant money and donations, will bridge Eastern and Western medicine to empower the under-resourced in overcoming chronic health challenges. The REACH nonprofit and 501c3 organization is accepting donations for the Integrative Healthcare Cause through the www.reach.group website. At the very least, please share your contact information on the website so we can stay connected. I promise I will not sell your information or send requests for donations. Also, please subscribe, like, and share this video with others who may be interested. Sending you love and light. Until next time, goodbye.